Welcome back, everybody. I hope everybody is doing well and happy and healthy and staying safe at school and you're wearing your masks and doing all the things you're supposed to be doing. I am going to teach you how to make pasta carbonara today, which is a really cool pasta sauce. Basically, the hot pasta is what cooks the sauce. So it's another one of my super fast, easy recipes for you to make. And just a really nice, rich, delicious pasta dish. I've done things a little bit differently today. I've actually gone ahead and prepped almost everything because by now you're all amazingly skilled and can follow a recipe, and pretty much I don't have to show you every little thing anymore, which is so cool. So at this point, it's really going to be just assembly. So let's get started. I've got all my ingredients are prepped. Got my bacon is cooked, my cheese is measured out, I've got the bacon fat separated, I've got the eggs, pasta's over there, it's cooked. So the first thing we're going to do is whisk the eggs and the cheese together. Now, I'm only making half the recipe, so we're only gonna use 2 eggs instead of 3. But that's just because I just need enough to feed me. So we whisk together 2 whole eggs. Your recipe calls for 3. We whisk those together and half the cheese. This is called Pecorino Romano. It's very similar to Parmesan, so you could use Parmesan if you wanted to. You could also use Asiago. A couple of different options for you. But this is just Pecorino Romano out of the bulk food section at the grocery store. So really easy to access. You may even have some left over from last week because it's one of the ingredients that goes into the Caesar salad dressing. But I'm not sure how much you ended up with. So mix this all up. This is going to form the basis of our sauce. Okay. Make it all nice and smooth. Do that. Now I'm going to go and drain the pasta. The important thing when you're draining the pasta, for a lot of recipes actually, a lot of pasta recipes, is to save the pasta water because you use it to thin the sauce. It gives you a lot of flavor. It gives you a little extra thickening because of the starch. So this one says to do just that. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. I've got a measuring cup in the sink. I've got my pasta over here ready to go, and I'm just going to pour it, drain it, and the water will go into the measuring cup. It's important that you do this recipe. You can cook the bacon ahead of time, but all at once, because it's the hot pasta that actually is going to cook your sauce. Because you see, we're dealing with raw eggs here. Eggs cook at a really, really low temperature. So this will be all we need. So what we're gonna do, now that we've drained the pasta, we're gonna toss it in the bowl with a little bit of the bacon fat. Bacon makes everything better, does it not? A little bit of the bacon fat. I'm gonna do that, toss it together. And then I need my spatula. And then on goes the eggs and cheese. So just so you know, we talked about, as we always do when you're cooking pasta, to make sure the water is very heavily salted. So you see how that's starting to cook? The egg, look at that. Okay, so we're gonna thin it because it's getting kind of thick. We want to thin it with a bit of the pasta water. Again, it's hot, so that will help to continue to cook the eggs and give you a nice, rich, creamy sauce. Look at this. Okay. And I think we are good. Don't need any more water in that. So now we're going to toss in the cooked bacon. Okay. Then we're going to get out a pasta bowl. We're going to pop this into the pasta bowl. We're going to sprinkle more cheese on the top. Some freshly ground pepper, which, oh snap, where's my pepper grinder? There it is. Freshly ground black pepper. And voila, pasta carbonara. Enjoy.